Get ready to be inspired by the beautiful story of Ruth and Boaz. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more incredible stories from the Canon Bible. In the land of Moab, a young widow named Ruth stood at a crossroads in life. She had lost her husband, and her sister-in-law had returned to her family, leaving Ruth alone with her mother-in-law, Naomi. But Ruth's heart was set on staying with Naomi. "Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay," Ruth declared. "Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God." Together, they returned to Bethlehem, Naomi's homeland, where they arrived during the barley harvest. It was a time of hope, yet Ruth and Naomi were still vulnerable in a land unfamiliar to them. Ruth, determined to provide for her mother-in-law, went to glean in the fields behind the harvesters. As she worked tirelessly, a man named Boaz, a wealthy landowner, noticed her. He had heard of Ruth's loyalty to Naomi and was moved by her kindness. Boaz took special notice of Ruth and instructed his workers to leave extra grain for her to gather. When Ruth asked why he had shown her such favor, Boaz replied, "I've heard of your great kindness to your mother-in-law since the death of your husband. May the Lord reward you for what you've done." As the days passed, Ruth continued to work in Boaz's fields, and a deep bond began to form between them. Naomi, seeing the favor of God upon Ruth, recognized an opportunity for redemption. She advised Ruth to approach Boaz at the threshing floor during the night and ask him to spread his cloak over her, a gesture symbolizing his willingness to redeem her and take her as his wife. Ruth obeyed, and Boaz was moved by her humility and faithfulness. He agreed to redeem her, but there was one who had a closer claim to her. Boaz, being a man of integrity, went to the city gate, where he spoke to the kinsman redeemer. When the man chose not to redeem Ruth, Boaz stepped in, securing her redemption. The two were married, and Ruth gave birth to a son named Obed, the grandfather of King David. In the lineage of Jesus Christ, Ruth's faithfulness and Boaz's integrity played a pivotal role. Moral lesson: the story of Ruth and Boaz teaches us that loyalty, faith, and integrity are powerful virtues. When we remain faithful in difficult times, God opens doors for redemption and blessings.